Hello and welcome to Destination by Default. Today we're at Marquis Drive on Cannock Chase and our destination is Brindley Village. For those that don't know, Brindley Village was a small village built on the Brindley Heath area of Cannock Chase. It was built as a hospital for First World War training camp that was also on Cannock Chase, and it latterly became a rehabilitation area for soldiers that had served in the First World War with PTSD. After that it became a village. I believe it was used as some mining houses for a not too far distant colliery away, Cannock 5's colliery, and I believe it's demolished in around 1964, so join me on this journey. We're on what I believe was an old football field near Marquis Drive. Marquis Drive visitor centre is over in that direction. I believe this area was a football field. If you look on Google Earth you can see an outline of what looks like a football field sort of etched into the grass. I've never known it as a football field, but we'll head over to Brindley Heath over in this direction here and see what we find. Join me on this journey. So here we are on the heathland of Brindley Heath. Just crossed over the road and a little walk into the Brindley Heath area. It's part of the chase. I've never been before. I have known of there being a village or an old village on Brindley Heath. I think I recall my grandfather talking about it many years ago. Lovely autumn morning today. Most of the leaves have sort of fell off. Just out for a walk with little Pesk. Can we Pesk? Yeah, good girl. But, thought I'd come out for a walk and have a look at Brindley Village, as it's a place that I've wanted to look at for a while. So over in the distance, just going behind a tree now, is the Pie Green Tower, which was a radio communications tower, I believe, for Project Backbone, which was built during the Cold War. A series of towers up the length of the country to serve as a communications network should Cold War ever sort of go hot, so to speak. I think it's not used for that purpose anymore, but used for other purposes. So on the heathland, I've got an idea of where the village is, but I thought we'll sort of head up this sort of north side of Brindley Heath first, have a walk round, see if we see any remnants of anything, and then sort of head south and have a look, see what we can find left of the village. I believe there's an old train track that used to run through. I think it connects from the train line that we were sort of following in a previous video on a colliery walk. It branched off that, came this way and then headed over towards Stafford, which I think was used for moving troops around. I do like this part of Cannock Chase. I think not many people come over to Brindley Heath. A lot just sort of stay in Marquis Drive and go cycling and walking over that way. So I'm hoping this doesn't take me to a road only. I hope I can sort of head left from here a bit and head down towards where the village is. Not looking too promising. Hopefully we'll carry on a bit. We might have to double back. Just did see a path going off to the left, but I thought I'd just walk this way a bit. So we've sort of walked out of heathland now and into a little forested area, and I come across this. It's a bit of a memorial, sorry. To someone's nan, possibly they lived in the heathland and thought it fit in to do a memorial here, maybe where their grandmother was born or brought up. Walking from Marquis Drive, there's a blue signposted walk you can follow. I tend not to do signposted walks, I just sort of roam, see what it's about. Remnants of an old fence there, concrete fence posts. Bricks in the floor, must be getting close. It looks to be an old paved road. Don't think it's much further now. I think the old Brindley Village is not a lot left, maybe just foundations. I think there were probably sort of wood huts that were chucked up. We're on a road here, or a footpath. Old concrete road, some more fence posts. Yeah, they would have been quite fast chucked up because of the First World War effort as a hospital. I'll get the phone out and have a look on the map, see if we're close. A little bit further now though, looking at the map. Using that Outside Maps app again. Currently got it on the 1921 to 1947 map, although on that age of map there's nothing about Brindley Village on it. So we'll keep walking down here, see if we come across Brindley Village. Always amazes me of the history that's on your doorstep and you don't really know it's there. So, didn't do a video last week, it was my nephew's birthday. We went indoor rock climbing. It's something that he wanted to do, so the family went indoor rock climbing at the Snow Dome Tamworth. And then it's been quite a busy week really with work and trying to get a few jobs done on the Volvo before its MOT. Some people down here, it's like they're reading information board. Hopefully get some information for ourselves. Okay, so yeah, we're here, so I think we've got to head that way. Or is it that way? I don't know, my sense of direction is rubbish. There's some old pictures of the old village here. Old sign, Brindley Village. So that blue post says 13. So I think it might be that one. And then 14 will be the site of the village. Let's walk that way, see what we find. Nice information board. Built by Staffordshire County Council. Let's walk down here, see what we find. Pest just having a wee. Some remnants of something there. Oh, there we go. Some foundation in here. Not much left and also not much to it, so some sort of concrete Godfather type things that probably would have had wooden corner posts in and sidewalls. I'll see if I can dig out a map and see which building was which. I believe there was a church here, latterly a school, obviously the field hospital or the military hospital in the early days. Hard underfoot, signs of the old footpath. It's quite overgrown now, can't see a lot of anything. Big old metal thing here, whatever that is, I don't know. I need to find a map app that has maybe old Ordnance Survey map overlays. If any of you watching know of an old Ordnance Survey map app that you can use, leave it in the comments. I'd be happy to try that app out. The old village is out there, it's just overgrown. I've started, for my research on these walks, I've started using Ordnance Survey maps of Scotland. They do quite a good overlay that you can use with Google Earth and old maps. Quite good and invaluable for research when researching walks and history. It's quite nice up here, quite nice and quiet. Something else I've just spotted in the tree up there. Is it another memorial? Quite interesting. Oh, and wind chimes, look. Dad and Grandad. A dearly loved husband. So I guess these memorials are either people quite like the area or once upon a time once lived up here, or it's just a place that people like and decide to put memorials up here for their deceased loved ones. Here we go. Oh, there's that number 14 we've seen on the previous notice board or information board. Let's see what this has got to say. Brindley Village, a legacy of the Great War. Right, so here we are, number 4, main administrative building. So we were originally down here, maybe number 3, wards 1 to 6 from when it was a hospital. Have a walk up here, see if there's anything to be seen. So over towards the old World War I training ground. I've walked over that bit quite a lot as a child. Guess that once would have been a flagpole, maybe, or base of a flagpole. What's that? Like a roof coping stone or something. Really old trees up here. Are they rhododendrons? I was expecting to see a little bit more of, you know, the outlines of buildings up here. Well, obviously it's been a lot of years, and I guess it was demolished to almost leave little impact on the local area. Old rusty bucket there. Maybe someone found in the undergrowth, maybe original to the area. Who knows? Come to this nice covered bit. Someone's lost the dog lead there. Come to this nice bit that's covered with sort of rhododendron foliage. Quite nice and peaceful walking through here. Quite nice. I'm just doubling back a little bit. Sort of walked down this way thinking I'd see some remnants of the old Brindley Village, but didn't see anything. We'll go back up to a little crossroads here. Maybe take a left. See where that takes us. I assume it's this way because it's quite hard underneath. Whether that's the old footpath or not, or road, I don't know. Nice old trees in this area. Sort of been left to its own devices and not sort of planted with Douglas fir or Christmas trees, which parts of Cannock Chase have. So we're back at this crossroads now. Take a left, see if that takes us anywhere with anything of any interest to see. So if you're at the Marquis Drive area and you park up there, there is an old war hut which you can go in. I think I'll walk back that way, maybe do some filming around there. And them sort of war huts were covering parts of Cannock Chase and will probably be quite similar to the ones that would have been at Brindley Village. As I said previously, there was a large training ground and rifle range on Cannock Chase. I remember doing something in history at school of the old training ground. Seen old images of the troops would quite regularly walk down into Rugeley town itself, spend their money in the old Globe pub, which is now residential, housing estate agent. Hello, doggo.
She's fine.
Hello.
She's fine. She's a maker and a grater.
And you.
And this one.
Ooh. Come on then. Now walking out onto Heathland this way. So yeah, I think that's it for the old Brindley Village. I think we'll walk down here, maybe start heading in a loop back round to the left, see if we can find the route to the old railway. See what's there. Lovely day. I got a bit too dressed up. Quite warm walking around. Hi. Hmm? It's quite nice just to get out and have a walk. Sort of with the late nights rolling in, early to dark rolling in. By the time I get home from work, I don't really get time to do much walking other than just walk past around, let her get her exercise in. So I think we'll follow the blue blue signs. See where that takes us. Lovely time of year. Imagine when they were building the huts, wood would have been an abundance on Cannock Chase. It's probably built with local materials. Bench down here. Right, stop for a bit of coffee and give Pesk some water. Hey Pesk, want some water? Just had a nice little 10-minute sit down on that bench. I had a bit of coffee and Pesk had some water. It's just nice, it was so quiet, just sat there. Weather's quite nice today, so it's quite nice. So we'll carry on walking down here. I just had a look at the old maps, and I believe we'll cross where the old railway used to come through. I think there's probably nothing left of the railway, but I think there's a cutting. I believe there was two railways in the area. One was abandoned after being a bit steep for the loaded trains to go up. So I think they were originally to service collieries in the area of Cannock Chase, and then also to service the WW1 military camps on the Chase. What are you doing, Pesk? Oh, she's having a wee. Good. Ready to go, come on. So we'll carry on walking down here, get the old map out, see if I can work out where we are. So as I said previously, using outside maps, see where we are. So with a little blue dot, I don't know if you can make it out, we'll walk down this path. You can see the dotted line, there's a couple of old railways there. So we'll walk down and see what there is to see down here. And I think we'll head back to Marquis Drive. Won't have too long a walk today. A few jobs to do and then going out for a meal tonight, a nice Italian. Hello, future me here. Previously I said on the 1921 to 1947 OS map there was no reference to Brindley Village. Circled and arrowed top left in pink is Brindley Village. After walking around for a bit I couldn't find any remnants of the old train track, so on this OS map you can see I've highlighted green the train track. That spurs off the railway line which was adjacent to my previous video on the colliery walk to Scout House Reservoir. Check that video out. Thanks. Well, that's me back at Marquis Drive. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I'll leave links in the description to Marquis Drive, the old village, possible walks that you can do around the area. Thanks again for watching. Please do subscribe. I want to make that magical 1,000 subscriber. It'll really mean a lot to me. Please like and share. Also, if you like what you've seen, I'm going to have a walk over to the Marquis Drive Visitor Centre and get probably some stills of the old World War One huts. I'll include them in the video somewhere. Thanks again for watching. Join me on the next journey.